Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 3. Last time we restored hope to the people of the Verse Realm. This time we're going to head out into the Silver Stream once again, this time in search of the way home. Now, there are a lot of enemies in this area. I have eliminated almost all of them. Saving two specific battles that I actually wanted to demonstrate since I believe the encounters stay the same. So let's see. This one contains 3 of these guys. So it's a slightly different kind of an encounter. And is anyone going to use their special ability? They do have a special ability. They spin around in a circle and hit everyone with their lances or whatever those are, and it'll deal a decent amount of damage, but it cancels everyone, so you really want to be careful of stuff like that when you do get into these fights. Pretty much the way I talked about dealing with it before. Inferno Spike is a great choice if you haven't already learned it. If not, try Red Lotus. Anything that hits multiple enemies and is fire elemental will do great amounts of damage. But yeah, if you get kind of back attacked by a large group like that, you can be in a bit of trouble. Whirlwind will deal all right, but not really worthwhile. Sure, you can do that, I guess. Why not? Got nothing better for you to do in this fight. We're just going to wait to get to Donna's turn here. So Alfina, you can apply that. I was just kind of hoping with this battle to be able to show off their one ability they never used before, but let's see. Boomer. Now target that one and hope they don't move too much.
Face the Inferno.
Boom. Well, we got 2, not bad. You can knock them into the air, though it's definitely not guaranteed. Yeah, see, unfortunately, he canceled me that time. Okay, we'll both go for that. We'll all go for that. There we go. See, eventually you can knock him into the air. Not enough damage to kill him. Oh well. It's just sometimes relatively rare for you to be able to do it. Oh well. Finish him off there. Yeah, fighting 3 of those guys gives pretty good experience and good money if you're interested in going after them. Here, we get an icicle egg, and what else? Cure powder! Some of these you can go behind and loot for treasure, like over here, there's no treasure, but you can run kind of behind the path here. Not that we need to do that, but sure, it's there. And if we head over here, there should be 4 items total. This one is not one of them. That was just a drop from one of the enemies that I fought. And this is the other battle that I do want to demonstrate, just because it's... Come back here. Because it can be somewhat more difficult because it comes with a whole bunch of friends. Yeah. Definitely not the easiest of fights. We'll start with Mana Spring. If you have Dragon Slash, use it.
Magic power, I call on you.
If not, then basically have both of your ladies start with Boomer and then each target one of the Thetas, and you should be able to take out most of the enemies by doing that. In fact, let's target you.
Dragon of Life.
We should be able to kill most of the small fry, if not all of the small fry, with Dragon Slash. So. Coming prepared with SP will make some of these fights a little easier. If you don't have SP, then it will be quite a bit more difficult. Let's see. Red Lotus? I was hoping you'd finish it off. Oh well. Hopefully you'd get another level. Gotta get those secret methods. But yeah, very good attack to use against them. That's what Red Lotus looks like if I haven't shown it off yet. Ooh, magic level 9. And what do we get? An Aquaga that I can't hold any more of. And a storm stone that I don't need. Over here we get berry pumps. I believe those are for you, are they not? No, we're still getting worse items than the glass slippers we picked up way earlier in the game. Yeah, those are a really good drop to pick up from where the boat was on Savitar there. Very nice indeed. What we got here? Ooh, a seed. I like seeds. Alright, time for a save, I think. And into the Eternal Corridor. The Giant Cavern. This place is confusing. Mainly just, well, it's confusing as you're going through it, but as soon as you are... Yeah, I think it's this screen. Hello. Yeah, I believe it is this screen. It's relatively confusing, kind of the way it's laid out, because you can go one direction and find like a teleporter, and it'll take you to another area, and you'll think that, you know, like you need to go all the way back and take this other path, but if you keep going along the path, eventually you'll end up finding your way back to the fork that you missed earlier on. So just explore, and eventually you will, you'll find what you need. Still haven't learned the last one on Shadow Warrior, though. That's unfortunate.
Keep an eye on my shadow.
But yeah, through... Aww. Needs more. Okay. But I wouldn't worry too much about the enemies around here. They can deal a decent amount of damage, and make sure you're healing in between kind of battles if you need to. But other than that, you know, you can spend a whole bunch of extra time just fighting them over and over again. You can on fast forward if you have it, and just do normal attacks over and over again until eventually you get a bunch of SP back. And the experience around here is excellent. We won't be able to get any of the most of the eggs around here. Someone around here, I think, drops stone eggs. This is one of them, the forks I was talking about. That stone going down will lead you one way. And eventually you'll be able to get back this way as well. But do note that a lot of the groups will have a lot of enemies. I'm not going to show most of it because we've already pretty much seen it. And I'm just trying to learn abilities, so, you know, go into a battle, use all heal once, and then use normal attacks on the rest of them, and you're not really going to struggle all that much. As soon as you have it, use energy drive, use a bunch of SP moves, hopefully learn secret methods, and rinse and repeat. That's how I'm going to treat the remaining fights. It's not the ideal strategy, strategy-wise, but it's what I'm going for. Yeah, so these guys can use Fiora, as I talked about there. They can target a lot of you guys at once, so kind of be aware of that. Well, there's Paralyzer. And there's Dragon Slash. I win! That's what Dragon Slash is there for. When you run into lots of enemies, annihilate them all, and move on. Look at all that money. Good thing it's not like Diablo and you gotta go run and pick it all up. Well, at least in Diablo 3 they fixed that. But Diablo 2 you had to click on all the gold. That was a pain. Though I have been thinking about the game again. It's been a long time since I played Diablo 2. It's a lot of fun, as I recall. I spent a lot of my high school doing that. Oh, right, this guy. Okay, we'll show this guy now. This guy is annoying and fast as all hell. Excise Psy can drop a dash ring, 10 to move, a smart seed, and a hurricane belt, 10 to initiative. And he appears completely out of nowhere all the time.
This'll get you back on your feet.
So when you're approaching what looks to be an empty area like I just was there, do note that he can kind of be there. He's also, as you saw on the gauge there, super fast, so you're going to have to kind of be aware of that as well. All healer. And yeah, lots of HP. Still a burst enemy, still weak to fire,
Leave this to me.
but you can see how far back you have to be on the gauge if you plan on using a critical. But you can knock them into the air, if you were wondering. Let's see. Mono Spring. I could have set up and did an aerial combo, but
I call on you.
I want to set this up so I can use Galactic Bang on him. Ogre Claws. I'm going to let you show those off, I think. Yes. And then I'm just going to attack you normally. And yeah, you can attack too, I guess. And Galactic Bang on you. Ogre Claws. Yeah. Powerful. This guy is not a pushover. He's basically like a mini boss. And I think there are 3 of them in this area. Now, one thing you may want to do is take out all of the other enemies around here and try and farm this guy. Again, so weak to fire, yeah. Definitely want to use Galactic Bang on him. There we go. But you may want to farm him and try and get the Hurricane Bell drop, because 10 to initiative is really, really nice. But it's also very unlikely that you're going to get it. And he has Fiora, so cancel him if at all possible when he's trying to do that. Even though I wanted to be able to finish him off. Alright, so we'll do that. And then you'll go for a normal attack. Hey! Dark Mist. I'm not too worried about that, but we can dynamite you. Yeah, so Dynamite Rush is kind of like Blade Storm in a way. It serves the same kind of purpose with a multi-hit attack that does a decent amount of damage. But it's outweighed by Berserker and Shadow Warrior, in my opinion. So yeah, Dark Mist, I think we've seen another enemy do this before. Ow! Meteor Strike should be able to finish him off. At least I hope so.
The star card.
Not that it really mattered because it wasn't costing any MP, but... Meteor Strike's one of my favorite spells in this game, just because of when you get it and how much damage it can deal. Got an item.
I knew it. Luck wasn't with us this
But it's
time.
black, that's new. Which one did I get? Oh, a seed. Cool, I'll take that. Buster Flail. This is the weapon I was saying we could have gotten from as drop. We get it here anyway, so don't worry about that too much. I just use items once in a while to heal because otherwise I carry basic healing items for the entire game. So yeah, this one, yeah, this guy came out of completely nowhere. I think he's hiding over there or something like that, or maybe, oh no, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see that you can come in here. But if I remember correctly, this leads to this stone over here. And I believe I actually do want to lower this one. Because otherwise, if we had gone the other way earlier, where we had another one of these stones that could have moved us down, we would have gotten to this spot here and we wouldn't have been able to go up. So this allows us to complete our loop. So let's go over here and see what else we can get. More enemies. Okay, we finished off a bunch of enemies. And after doing so, I realized there was an item over here containing the big one. I think that's got a huge attack power, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. 3,000, holy crap. Yeah, much more powerful than anything else. I would, I guess, save that for a useful situation, likely a boss fight with multiple little enemies or something like that. But yeah, that's actually somewhat decent. I wouldn't go and just sell that outright. High praise, I know. It's pretty much what you do with all the other attack items in this game. And this is not Grandia 2. We do not get really powerful, useful ones too often, so. Okay. Save. Get that heal in. More treasure. Ooh, nice. Warrior book. Not like an old one. Okay, it's not that old, but I already had one, so there we go. It's there. Alright. Nothing over there. So We got more guys to deal with. Kill it. Come back here. Okay, this is that camera ability that spins around I was telling you about. It kind of sucks and cancels everything. So, yeah. And after that battle, lucky number 10. Oh, baby, I've been waiting for this one. Ether Egg. Level 3 to everything. They become more powerful and they act faster on the gauge. Awesome. Alright, up here I believe is another one of those guys there that can eventually come after you. So I want to actually backtrack now, I believe. Yeah, I want to backtrack and do all the way around to the path that I missed at the start there, and I will just meet you back there. Okay, we're back. Down there is the entrance there. There's that man egg we couldn't pick up before because we already had enough of them. And so yeah, I just did that backtracking. I know I said there was a point where you'll end up going to that path that we were on, where that had the lift on it and you couldn't get up or something. I believe that's at the end of this path anyway. Maybe you just can't avoid it. Ooh, and after that battle, we got another magic level 10 as well as 3 items. All right, second one to get access to the Ether Egg is Yuki, which is typical. The next one will be you, and of course, Ulf will be the last one. Which is why I only worried about getting 3 for now, because in my test run, by the time I was finished with this area, here he is. There we go. Sucker. He was hiding in the distance there. Now, sometimes if Ulf is further enough on the gauge, he'll get it to go before this guy gets his turn and you'll be able to cancel him. But just kind of be aware that usually you're not going to be able to cancel the guy. He's a pain in the ass that way. Go for that. Shadow Warrior.
Bet you can't tell which one is me.
And even though it's not its best use case in this fight here, these are Ogre Claws. Yeah, we'll go for Dragon Slash. Just because I got lots of SP and I need to do something with it. And then you'll go for the attack.
Dragon of Life! Lend me your power!
Not the best choice to use in a fight against only one enemy, but oh well. I'm just trying to work on abilities. Well, that sucked. You missed. Both of you missed. Yeah, this guy has high agility, high evasion. Ow, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that definitely hurt. I'll heal. And Galactic Bang.
Don't panic. I'll take care of everyone.
Yeah, I'll leave, there's, I believe, one more of these fights. I'll leave that in there as well, just because they're kind of mini-bosses, even though they're all kind of the same, but it's an interesting take just to kind of see the battle system against a faster opponent. We don't do that too often, especially when they're not bosses. If you don't have Galactic Bang, the fight just takes a lot longer, and you'll just... because you can't do a lot of canceling just because of how fast he is. No, that sucks. Well, good thing you didn't target Yuki or Ulf. You would have gotten everybody. Well, guess he's not all that bright. Let's see. What should I do with you? That'll work.
Oh, nurturing sun. Bring courage and love.
But, yeah, I don't know. It just gives a different feel for the battle system since it's... The battle system is really good, and I haven't really been able to demonstrate how interesting it can be, considering I've spent a lot of the time doing a whole lot of nothing. Go, and... guess you might as well do Galactic Bang. Yeah, if you're not using Galactic Bang, go for Meteor Strike. That'll do decent damage. Or Hellburner, also a good choice. Almost dead. Which means he's going to get another turn off. Kill him with the counter. Aww. Oh, I can use zap. Oh, I can't use anything. Well, he's gonna get zap off. Ow! That actually did.
We won!
Oh, tell me I got the good one.
See?
Tell me I got the good one. Wow, lots of levels. Holy crap. Tell me I got the good one. Aw, dash ring, really? I don't want a dash ring. Dash rings are junk. Yeah, who needs move? I have warp. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, if you can get the good one, all the power to you. But I wouldn't go out of your way trying to farm it. You know, maybe save and try like 3 or 4 times. But aside from that, like I think at least one of them respawns, but I don't know how many will. I don't know if there's more than one that respawn. I found there was one that spawned close to the save point, and so I tried to do that in my test run. But other than that, I didn't spend more than 2 or 3 attempts at it. It was just taking too long. Alright, finished off you. Is there one around here too? No, okay. So this one takes us up. Probably to an area I was already at, so not all that much down there. Come on. Let me move the camera. Yeah, I believe this takes me... Yeah, just up to that save point. So there's a chest over there, and then that leads up. Hello. Alright, took care of both those guys. You can kind of see in front of the treasure chest up there, there's a guy hanging out there. So we're going to be able to fight this guy too. So, ease up close. And miss. That works too. Yeah, this guy brings friends with him. So it's a slightly different fight. But like I said, if Ulf gets there early enough, he will be able to cancel out his ability there. So there's that. Not that it means anything in the grand scheme of things. Most of the enemies around here just have too much HP or deal too much damage for you to be able to not take any damage throughout the whole fight and get excellent. But, well, there we go. Did some damage to you. Dragon Slash is a good idea in this fight. Get rid of all the trash loot. And yeah, but anyway. Let me know what you think. I've been doing this relatively often throughout this LP, and I think I even did it a little bit in the Final Fantasy V LP. You know, just showing off different types of battles that I normally wouldn't do, just to show kind of changing strategies and stuff like that over time. Part of it's laziness of me. It's like, okay, yeah, I could just leave this fight in. It's not going to take very long. But the other part of it is we could actually, you know, show the growth of strategy and how they change throughout the game. So let me know, what do you think of me doing that? If you like it, I can keep doing it. If people find it annoying, then I can stop doing it as well. That will also work. No need to heal. I don't know if he's susceptible to stun or sleep or anything like that. Gotta love evasion.
Don't panic.
Perception is so good. It is so good in this game. Alright, Galactic Bang! Galactic Bang! Yeah, you can see how much faster Alfina is with it, because she's at level 3 with it because of the Ether Egg, as opposed to only level 2 on Donna there. They have slightly different magical stats, but you can see how much more damage we're doing with Alfina using it as well. So I really want to get that Ether Egg onto Dawn as soon as I can. It'll just increase her damage that much more. There we go. This time I got no item.
Of course we won.
Ooh, special level 11. Nice. And then down here, we get one final chest containing another heal egg that I already had. Well, there's that, I guess. Yeah, if you want to... come on. Find where we're going here. There we go. I believe I've got all the treasures in here. There's supposed to be 6 items in this area. I believe I've gotten them all. I will double check in the footage at some point. But yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we'll head through the door up here into the Great Beyond and see if we can find that Versphere leading home. At least I don't think there's another guard up here. Is there? No, no guard up here. But yeah, like I said, that's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.